We're going to get into it, and we're going to start with Punisher. So yeah, this is an issue I've actually been really looking forward to, mainly because we haven't had a Punisher book in a long time. That Matthew Rosenberg ran ended really coolly in a really cool place with Frank dead. They kind of retired the character because of what the symbol was being used as. But yeah, he's back and he's leading the hand, which is quite interesting. So I'm intrigued to see what's going on. So let's get into it. So Punisher, issue 1. So what do we got here? We got people, hello, they're shooting in the park. I don't know where they are. A bunch of them are shooting and they ran away, and they are people all over the place. So what's going on here? Oh Lord, there are children. Please hurry. God Almighty, these kids, are they alive? They're in pieces. She's bleeding like crazy. Somebody help. I hear sirens. Okay, so this is the murder of Frank Castle's family. This is their picnic. This is obviously Frank reliving something in his head. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Jaden, Chemdog, Tevya, Cowboy, Michael, how you guys going? Buddy, you gotta stay still. Hear me? You've been shot a whole bunch. Yeah, well, he's the only survivor. Move, EMT's coming through. Kids are definitely deceased. Focus all resources on her and the guy. Well, at least his kids died instantly. On scene with 2 adults, we have multiple through and through gunshot wounds and the chest and abdomen. Oof. Adult female is responsive only to pain. High volumes of blood loss. Faint thready pulse. Diminishing lung sounds on left. Start him on a non-breather. So yeah, Frank is still alive. His wife is barely alive, but she obviously doesn't live. How the hell is this guy so strong with that many holes in him? Her condition is imminent. We need to transport her immediately. Maria lost her pulse. Start chest compressions and bag her now. Yeah, so she dies as Frank watches. That's horrific. A lot of blood in this issue. Keep him down, for God's sake. He's falling. Hold him. Hey, sir, stay with us. Oh my God, it's going red. Stay with us, buddy. Who are you? What's your name? Tell us your name. Don't close your eyes. Stay with us. What's your name? Who are you? Frank Castle is the Punisher. That's a really cool collage. Punisher, the King of Killers. Book 1, Chapter 1, The Blessings of War by Jason Aaron, Jesus Sayers, and Paul Azagheta. That's a pretty cool opening. Alright, I gotta read this on the bigger screen so I can actually see this, because I've been reading it on the smaller screen. So we're in Greece at some facility. Looks like a big warehouse. Blessed be the 5,000 rounds of adamantium tipped bullets. Jesus Christ. Blessed be the 20 cases of assault scatterguns with PIM particle shot. I'm sorry, what? PIM particle shot. What the fuck? Blessed be the 3 crates of unstable molecule bunker buster ordnance. So I'm guessing these guys are they're blessing weapons. This is really cool. Blessed be this warhead of Watum. Holy shit, a warhead of Watum, what? Be extra careful moving that. And blessed be the 30 cases of banner cannons. So, fresh from R&D, gamma powered minigun like the Hulk was a machine gun. Holy shit, I want to see these weapons. Is Punisher going to be using these Avengers themed weapons? That's so fucking awesome. Getting a lot of orders for these already. Hydra Cell in Barcelona, Anti-Wakandan Warlord in East Africa, the Hate Monger in Minnesota. His Holiness the General wants them all filled today. We are the apostles and we live to serve. Bless the war. Bless the war. Okay, these are pretty cool guys. What was that? Who's firing? Shots fired at the gate. We're under attack. That's impossible. We have a visual. It's one man. They're saying it's the Punisher right before they got cut off. the Punisher. Hello, Michelius. Come in, front gate. Anyone at the gate, respond. We all know the Holy General's orders. Anyone who interferes with his missionaries shall be sacrificed like the dogs on the pyre. Today we spread the word of the Lord, my brothers. Fucking hell, these guys are actually kind of awesome. I love their Avengers themed weapons. The Punisher is just a man, and we are an army, blessed by our God with the most powerful weapons this world has ever known. Kill anything you see. Oh shit, lights go out. Oh shit, everyone's fucking dying. There's blood-curdling screams and noises. Everyone's dead, except for one guy. There's Frank. Holy shit, he cut that guy's hand off. That's awesome. Who do you work for? The Hydra Cell is dead. The Warlord is dead. Hate Monger is dead. Within a week, they'll all be dead. Every one of your clients. Who do you work for? You have no idea what happened to me if I betray him. I know what'll happen if you don't. You mean you'll kill me? He can do worse. For people like you, there's nothing worse than me. Either answer my question or pick up your gun. Bless the war. Okay, the guy goes for the gun. It's still got a hand attached to it. There's his hand attached to it. Oh, that's great. There's Frank. There's Frank with his new symbol. Wait till the end, says Ronan. Oh, there's a big spoiler. Oh, I'm really excited. So far, this is just fucking awesome. Ours is a rabid world. Inflicting pain on one another was humankind's barest form of communication. The guy's bleeding out. Frank's not too good with his sword yet. Yeah, it makes sense. Frank's more of a gun guy. It makes sense that he wouldn't know how to really properly use a sword. This is why the sickly ones were drawn here centuries ago. Okay, he runs through the guy. Jesus Christ. To seed the red word of the beast in fertile soil. So who's talking? I'm guessing because it's red, it's someone from the hand. For this, they needed earthly disciples. I like that he's got the white boots back. They're like wrappings. I miss the white boots. Prophets of suffering. Monks devoted to the painstaking mastery of the first and finest of all human art forms. So you can see why Frank would be recruited by the Hand. You know, he is, an apprentice of murder, basically. Take the weapons and burn the rest. Hell yeah, there he is, with all these hand ninjas. For this holy purpose, the Hand was born. Okay, from our citadel deep within a forgotten forest, a place no one can find unless they've been there before. We soldiers of the Hand have served many centuries as the world's finest assassins for hire. But our higher goal was always been about the mastery of killing itself, to become walking defilers of all that God has made. That's so cool. I fucking love Jason Aaron and his he did this in all his Avengers stuff when he was explaining about the multiversal masters of evil. He's talking about like Doom's face is so evil that babies boil in the wombs of their mothers, and it's just stuff like that. It's just so metal. To honor the beast one murder at a time. This is the way of the sickly ones, the veterans of the oldest war, and my way as well as the archpriestess of the Hand. Okay, so it's this woman here who's talking as the archpriestess. Thank you, Ronan. Thanks for the love. It's always all good. You didn't need to say that, I'm glad that you mentioned there's something really fire at the end of the issue. I mean, I'm sure there was going to be anyway, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Our new High Slayer returns, and I pray there will be the beast that has realized the most exquisitely gruesome fashion. Empty the warehouse, but they have others. still don't know where the Apostles of War are working, who are working for. The Apostles of War thing in Marvel, I swear I've heard that name before. Maybe it's just something like very generic that I've heard before, but I definitely heard of Apostles of War before. Your blade smells wet. The sword's masters will be pleased. Did you employ the single stroke technique they have been teaching you? Are the hunters back? I like how he dodges that question because he had to take 2 swings to kill that guy. Yes, but wouldn't you perhaps retire to your chambers first? But Frank wants to go and see them. I'm sure we'll find out why he joined the Hand, Tevye, in this issue. The day's catch. Murderers who went free, rapists, abusers of children from all parts of the world, all found and brought before you by your most faithful disciples. So yeah, okay, so Frank's still going about killing like people he'd usually kill. He's just getting the Hand to round them up for him. That's pretty handy. Pretty handy. He doesn't have to go to them. They come to him, basically. Your ninjas would be proud to dispense with them their new High Slayer in whatever torturous fashion he so desires. No, as Frank takes his sword out. I make the offer every day, knowing that he will decline. It is a fine example to the order. So yeah, she wants the others to kill him, but yeah, she's basically doing it knowing that Frank will want to kill them himself, and he's basically acting as an example for all these other guys. Of the power for his dedication, the white-hot focus of his rage, he is the Punisher and he swings the sword. Weeks earlier, Frank Castle is still adjusting to his new role. Although in many ways he is not an adjustment at all. So I'm guessing they're not going back to like how in the end of the Rosenberg run, he faked his death. He like fell off the building. Everyone thought he was dead. And he's just hiding out, unless this is like meant to be like he's just fallen off the building and he's just returning home, you know. Yeah, for years now, the Punisher has seen the world's most accomplished mass murderer, the king of all killers. All I've done is bring him his crown. Okay, so he's being attacked by the Hand. So begins the first trial. You know that if you fall, Punisher, I will join you soon enough in the cold lands, my own blade dragged across my belly. For if you die, you were never the one. The next is a long line of the most exalted slayers from around the world. The next is the fist of the beast. God damn, he just cut that guy's head off. This comic ain't pulling any punches. Find me more for tomorrow. I'll be in my chambers. Yes, Lord Punisher. Lord Punisher. Okay, yeah, so he's walking through the Hand's complex. He's basically their leader. He's got his bat cave filled with heavy ordnance. He's got there's his armor. It's kind of weird seeing that in the comic, just because just of how it's like shown there. It's like he's like worshipping it. I guess maybe that's Aaron's like sort of take on like how like cops and military servicemen, certain types of people, more right-leaning people, are actually like worshipping that symbol, and maybe this is his way of showing that. I'm really intrigued to see how it goes. And so on the most momentous of days, I held my breath and watched in awe. He's got his missus there. I watched the king hold court. Again, fucking Aaron and just the way he sells these epic stories is just so cool. Frank blasting away at goddamn Hand. Not gonna do much work since they can just get back up. This is very almost like Punisher Max. Like, you see that guy getting his head cut off and everything, and yeah, there's blood and everything. The issue at the start did have a parental advisory, but yeah, I'm really surprised this doesn't like fall under like the Max brand or like Marvel Knights like they usually do. So yeah, Frank gets stabbed. He starts blowing people's heads up, and holy shit, he's just blowing people apart with shotguns. He's doing what he does best. Yeah, they cut the gun in half. Even his fridge is filled with like knives. He's got his milk, he's got his knives, and old Chinese food. Why does he keep knives in the fridge? Does he want to keep them cool? Oh god, did he just stab that guy in the dick? He fucking did. Holy shit. These guys aren't messing around. Oh, they're throwing all the throwing stars at him. And holy shit, he's covered in throwing stars. I like that. He's got like a bed with his like hammer and like pliers and like a bare bed frame with like handcuffs tied to it. Holy fuck, he's got a chainsaw now. How did he start that chainsaw so fast? Fucking hell. Unless he didn't start it and he's just like slamming the blade into them. Jesus Christ, this is brutal. So yeah, they almost get the better of Frank. Oh, here we go. He's got, of course, his whole place is like rigged to blow. Yep, blows them all up. I watched at the closest I've ever had to children, the loyal ninjas I had raised since birth, died in droves. They died without a cry, without a whimper, and without a single sound. It's because they just get back up. They died like ninja. And Frank blowing them up with fucking M60. I saw my sons and daughters rendered into puddles of viscera by the walking meat grinder that is the Punisher. Okay, that's got to be my favorite page of the issue so far. Just that and like the caption there, the narration. That's fucking great. And it was beautiful. Magnificent. Now please tell me Francis Castiglione. Ooh, using his real name. I don't think Frank likes that. Frank isn't a fan of people using his real name. Does one of these belong to you? You get to choose your blade. No, but this does. Who sent you? That's Frank's version of a knife. A gun. Yes, I thought you might say that. But we have something that might change your mind. I apologize for the intrusion upon your sanctum, but a test was required, one I was confident you would pass. We of the hand are not here as assassins, but as saviors. We come with an offer, the chance to fulfill your true destiny, and a gift. Now look closely and tell me, Frank, do you see anything that belongs to you? Okay, I know where this book's going. I know where this is going. I know who that is. I'm kind of intrigued to see where it is, basically because of how the hand treated this particular character. I'm not going to reveal which character it is yet until the end, because I imagine that's what the ending is. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen, being that the hand had a tie-in with the Punisher where they did something to people related to Frank and it was pretty fucked up. So how are they going to like get back from that? It would take more time and much more killing, but he has come so far already. Every day he grows stronger, closer to unleashing the power that has hidden within him for so long. The power of the beast. The power that times defied the chains of the flesh and the steel of our enemies. Missed you, my love. I missed you too, Maria. I fucking knew it was going to be Maria. A power that defies death itself. Yeah, so they brought her back to life. Ah, she's covered in bullet holes. Yeah, so they brought her back to life. Next, the Punisher. That's a pretty cool image. Yeah, holy shit. So yeah, they brought Maria Castle back to life, which kind of made sense. I'm kind of interested to see, as I was saying before, the Punisher had a run-in with the hand where they like kidnapped his family's bodies. They had them all in like their coffins, and they were like holding that over Frank, and he eventually got them back and everything. So I'm wondering how this ties into that, as well as all the stuff that Chip Zdarsky's doing with the hand. I know him and Jason Aaron have talked about all of this, so I'm intrigued to see how this fits in with what Darcy is going to be doing with the hand, with all the stuff with like Elektra and Daredevil and her trying to get Daredevil to be with the hand and everything. Well, Frank is kind of leading the hand at the moment as their beast, their killer of killers, basically. But yeah, that's a cool first issue. I'm invested. That was really fucking cool. Cool cliffhanger ending there with Maria. I'm looking forward to seeing. I wonder if maybe his kids are alive. That'd be kind of fucked up if his kids were still alive. And since she's alive, I guess basically by like hand magic, she's technically a zombie. So yeah, how does that work? And I'm guessing they're holding her hostage still, so Frank will work for them. Maybe, I'm not too sure. I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen in the next issues. That was really great. And as I've been saying throughout my reading of this, just Aaron has this way with words when describing, like, making something epic. Like that one panel where he's like the butcher is the Punisher sort of thing. That I'll go back to it. Where was it? It was up here somewhere. Yeah, this one here. I saw my sons and daughters rendered into puddles of viscera by the walking meat grinder that is the Punisher. That perfectly explains who the Punisher is. He's a walking meat grinder that people just get fed to and shot out as viscera. It's great. I love how Aaron does that. He does that in all his works, and it just makes it so much more epic and metal. The violence as well, super top notch. So good. I was worried that they were going to kind of dumb it down a little bit just because of like everything that's been kind of going on with the Punisher symbol and whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what Jason Aaron has in store for the Punisher as he comes back into the Marvel universe, and what he intends to do with his symbol now that he's basically changed it to, I guess, the hand symbol. I guess that's their symbol now. So yeah, really damn cool. Pretty fucking awesome first issue. Definitely worth the wait.